Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening or afternoon, whatever time this video finds you. Thank you for stopping by. I got a package today and I'm really excited about it. If my energy seems a little low, exactly, come sit in your chair. Um, I've been feeling under the weather for the past several days. So, but I really wanted to make this video because, yeah, why don't you come sit in your chair? He knows. He knows. He is a loquacious being. He has been so quiet since I came home. I've been home for about what? Oh, wow. It's 9 o'clock already. I've been home for a good hour and a half. And Mr. Homeboy has been, but he knows we're filming a video. So come get on your chair. Come see. So I'm really excited because, oopsie, okay, I got a package and it is a really special gift that a very dear client of mine um, sent to me. And I figured, let's open it together. So, let's see. I love packages. This is super exciting. It's so nice because, in our modern day where we're ordering things for ourselves, shopping and whatnot, to get like a cool package as a gift is, oh my gosh, she wrapped it in the most beautiful red packaging, which, look at this. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know if the camera is, yeah, I think it's kind of picking up. It's kind of picking up for the most part, but it's, yeah, look at how beautiful. It's like the every time I go to get my nails done, I always think, "Oh, I need to get the magnets." And I choose a polish and then I forget to say, "Hey, can we do the magnets?" But it's very much this crimson red is gorgeous. So, let's see. She called me, and it's so funny because she was like, "What's your address? Do I mail it to the shop? Do I mail it to your home?" And I said, "You know what? Mail it to the shop." Little did I know he was going to get there so quickly and that I would be sick and wasn't in the shop. So it's been sitting there waiting for me for several days. Oh my goodness, this beautiful cobalt blue box. Oh, so it is a necklace. Hold on, guys. Let me untangle it. Sorry. The chain is kind of twisted around part of it. So I had an opportunity to go to Turkey in 20, wow, has that been 2018? I guess it was in 2018. I had an opportunity to go to Turkey and I absolutely fell in love with the land, the music, the people, the culture. Um, I absolutely fell in love with it. And fast forward, I started watching some Turkish television shows. And when I got sick with COVID in April of, oh, what's coming up on my COVID-versary? 22, I got sick. Now, in comparison to many people, no. And quite honestly, in comparison to how sick I've been in the past in my life as a person with respiratory issues, Yeah, I've been sicker in my life, but it just hasn't stopped. So I got to watch a television show, and it's based on Turkish lore. And Shamaran is a part of, you guys see, Turkish lore. And she has beautiful face and head of a woman, the body and tail of a snake. And my client had this sent all the way from Turkey for me. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait to cleanse this, consecrate this, put this on one of my altars, and be able to wear it. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for this. I look forward to the day when I'm able to go back to Turkey. But let's just talk a little bit about who is Shamaran. There are so many myths. There's so many offshoots of this legend, the story of Shamaran. I'll leave some things in the description bar below. And yeah, what I was saying is when I got sick with COVID and had a lot of extra time on my hands and was bound to my house, like I was quarantined for, I don't know, a good 3 months. And I watched an insane amount of TV and Netflix, and I found the story of Shamaran. And so Netflix does a series, and it's really, really cool and fascinating. So the connection to Turkey and just really Turkey is was just it just was so cozy. It was so soothing and comforting and resonated with me. But the story of Shamaran, or one of the ways that the legend of Shamaran goes, is there was a man, and he was a woodcutter, and he had gone out with three friends, and they'd gone to go into the forest, and they went and they found a cave. And when they found the cave, they went deeper in and deeper in, and there was honey. So they're gathering the honey. And then they heard something that scared them. So two of them left, and the one guy, he had injured himself and he couldn't get out. So his two friends left him, and he was, terrified. He's in this cave, he's crying for help, nobody can hear him. And as the sun sets, now it's complete darkness, but he sees this one tiny pinhole of light, and he's able to get to pull himself over to where the pinpoint of light is, and he has like a pocket knife or some sort of tool, and he's able to kind of chisel away. And as he chisels, the opening becomes larger and larger, and then it starts to crumble and big enough for him to go and go through it. And as he's looking, he sees it's amazing. It's absolutely glorious. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful, beautiful flowers and gardens and waterfalls and the aroma and the perfume and the air of the beautiful flowers. And it's just this absolutely beautiful scene. And so he's able to crawl and pull himself through. And once he gets in, all of a sudden snakes come up from everywhere. And all of these snakes, and he's just terrified. And he's thinking, well, surely I have met my end, because just hundreds and hundreds of snakes. So he's made his peace very quickly with, my God, I'm going to die. All of a sudden he realizes, oh, I'm still here. And then the snakes all, as if by magic, are pulled away, slither away from him. And this one individual creature comes up, and it's the most beautiful woman, gorgeous face and upper body of a woman, but her lower portion is that of a snake. So she has the snakes come back. They help him to carry him because he can't walk. And she begins the healing process. And the snakes gather around him and they lend their energy. And his body is healed. But while he's in recovery, she's communicating, she's talking with him. They're building a bond, they're building a connection. And it's almost like time just stops. And he's not sure how long he's been there, and he's not sure if it's been a few days, a few months, a few years, because it's just he's in another dimension and time moves differently. And he's building this beautiful relationship and this connection with this woman. And they have so many deep philosophical chats and meaningful conversations, and they laugh and they develop a genuine bond and connection and friendship, and they fall in love. Well, after a while, he is incredibly homesick and he's like, I just need to go back. I'm sure my family must be worried that no one knows what happened, whatever became of me. Let me go back and visit my family. And at first, quite honestly, Shamaran is hesitant to let him do it because she says, I have to make peace with the fact that I know once you go back, you're not going to want to come back here. You're going to miss your family. You're going to miss your regular earthbound dimension life and reality. And it's breaking my heart, but I love you enough to let you go. But you have to promise me two things. Number one, you will never tell anybody about me. You will never tell anyone where you were, and you'll never take a bath in the beautiful public baths. And he said, okay, I don't understand, but I can make that promise, but I will come back. And she said, okay. She knew in her heart that this was probably going to be goodbye forever. He goes back, he returns home, and his family, of course, is so happy. Where were you? Where were you? But he kept his promise. And he would not reveal. And he just was, I was just disoriented. I'm not sure where I was. A kind person helped me, but I was able to find my way back. He never betrayed her trust. Then the king became very ill. And as his advisors were trying to bring all the healers from the land to come and heal him, no one can do it. And he is very near to death. And he says to them, I've heard tale that there is a woman, a beautiful, beautiful woman who has unbelievable healing powers, but it's almost like she's in another dimension and it's hard to access this realm where she is. It's been said that she's in a cave and 7 layers down beneath 7 layers of the earth. And sorry guys, cat politics over here. And 7 layers below the earth. And it said that she would be able to heal me. Well, everyone says, we don't know where this is. We don't know who you're talking about. And he said, somebody here knows it. Somebody in our community, someone in this kingdom knows. And it's said that anyone who's been to where she is, once water touches their skin and they're submerged in water, they'll have the markings. They'll have like snake skin, scales on their bodies. So everyone is commanded to go to the public baths. Everyone has to go. So everyone's like, well, fine, if we can help heal the king, by all means. Except for one individual, Shamaran's lover. He did not want to go. because he didn't want to betray her. Well, it became very obvious when he resisted that he was the person in question. And he was captured and tortured repeatedly before he finally broke and said, yes, I will tell you where to find her. I will tell you where she is. And so she was captured, and his last few moments of seeing her, where he was absolutely heartbroken and felt so guilty that he had betrayed his lover in this way, but she had compassion and understood that he'd not done it out of malice. And she said, they're going to kill me. What you're to do is to tell them that they're going to have part of my head and part of my tail. Whoever eats my head will gain unfathomable knowledge, but whoever eats the tail will surely die. He said, okay, understood. And just when he made sure that the king had his portion, he heard her in his mind, and he realized that she had tricked everyone. She said, no, you serve them the opposite portion. You serve them my head. You eat my tail. Because she had lied. The wisdom was not actually in her head, it was in the tail, the snake's portion. So there's many different ways that the story goes, and I'll link down below some really cool videos that I've seen on Shamaran. But the name translates to Sha, which is king, Maran, which is snake. So queen of snakes, queen of serpents. And Shamaran is about divine feminine wisdom, beauty, cunning, intellect, and the story of sacrifice for someone that you love. And I'm really fascinated to look more into this story, and again, to wear my beautiful necklace that I can't believe this came all the way from Turkey. And so you will be seeing this on me in videos to come. But I'm so touched by this. So if you want to know more about the story, like I said, I'll put some links down below. I will also add, sorry guys, brain fog. What was I going to say? Links below. Oh, a link to the Netflix show. It's really, really cool. There's 2 seasons. I still haven't seen the second season, but it's very intense. But you may enjoy watching that. So until the next video, I am wishing you all the best, all the blessings. Stay well, stay healthy, stay safe.